Assalamu alaikum, my dear students of class 7. This is your teacher Miss Yusra Mawal with another interesting lesson from your book in a virtual class organized by Metropolitan School. So my dear students, have you read Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson? Kidnapped is another of his exciting books. You can read them both in a very simple English. So students, this is a story of a boy named David Balfour. It takes place in Scotland in the middle of the 18th century. David's parents were dead and he was given a letter take to his uncle Ebenezer, who lived in Edinburgh at the house of Shaws. And Uncle Ebenezer doesn't seem very happy and pleased to see him. So students, do you have any uncle who lives far away, and if you have any problem, will you go to him for help and advice? And if you have suddenly found out that you have an uncle that know before, what would you know about him? Obviously, some questions arouse in the mind. That will your uncle likes you? Why did he and your parents stop seeing each other and communicating? So students, in this story, we will tell you about the uncle and the David's relation as well. So students, tell me that is this a modern story or from a long ago? David had a letter to take to his uncle. In modern time, what we will do, we would use a telephone or an email to announce a visit. But David has a letter. How does David reach to his uncle's home? David walks to his uncle's home for 2 days. In modern time, he would take a bus or a train if he didn't have a car. And I already told you before that this story is of 18th century and it is a real story. So you can say it's not a modern story. Right, my dear students? Kidnapped is a book and the tower is a passage taken from a book. Now, what would you imagine when you visited your uncle's house? Where would you expect to sleep? What would the bed be like? What sort of meals would they be offered, and what kinds of rules would be there for you? Are you able to watch TV or use phone, and how much would the relative spend time with you? Obviously, you want to sleep in a clean room and on a comfortable bed, and you want the meal of your choice, and you can free to use TV and telephone, and in the last your relative will spend enough time with you. But in the David's story, the scenes are totally opposite. How? That he sleeps on a floor because the bed is so damp and the bedroom was so dirty and the windows were broken. He won't allow to write letters to his friends and to leave the house of Shaws. As you can see, the bed was damp and uncle had locked the room. David knocked and shouted to come out. Uncle took him to the back of the home and pointed to the well to wash, and David was not allowed to eat anything else because they have only porridge to eat in all 3 meals a day. So when David heard that he was not allowed to leave the house of Shaws, he became angry and uncle asked him to stay for a day or 2. So now tell me that why his uncle treated him like this. So read the last sentence of the first paragraph, that is, his uncle did not seem very pleased to see him. So David went to his bedroom and cleaned it. David had porridge in all 3 meals because his uncle was a very measurement. So now tell me student that what is a tower? Do you know students that what is tower? Have you seen Minar Pakistan? What are the physical aspects of being inside a tower and climbing to the top? What do you think? What the stairs look like and what you hold onto it while climbing, what it would be like at night. So this is a example, as an example, Tower of Minar Pakistan. Actually what is tower? The tower is a tall structure, taller than it is wide. As you have seen that it's tall, but not wide too much, but it is tall. And what's inside? Obviously a staircase inside. So what happened next? That at supper time, Uncle Ebenezer asked that will David go to the tower at the end of the house for him. He gave him keys and asked him to go over there and bring the chest which is at the top of the tower. And when David asked for a light, Uncle totally disagreed and denied that he wouldn't take anything with him and advised David to keep close to the wall. He will be safe. So what's next? David went outside. A storm was coming and it was dark. As David opened the door to tower, a flash of lightning lit up everything. It was so dark inside the tower, David had to feel his way to the stairs. He climbed them slowly with one hand on the wall. He climbed higher and higher and still didn't come to the top. Suddenly, a great flash of lightning lit up the whole tower. David saw there were no more stairs in front of him, and if he had taken another step, he would fallen down and been killed. The staircase had never been finished. He knew that Uncle Ebenezer tried to kill him. So students, now it's time to ask some question. I hope you people have understand the lesson already. That what did David's uncle ask him to get from the tower? What did he ask to get? He asked to get a chest from the top of the tower. Did David find the chest? No, he didn't, because a flash of light lit up and he has seen that there is no more stairs. If he take another step, he will fallen down to the ground and died. Why was it lucky for David that the weather was stormy? Obviously, the weather is stormy and by the flash of light he can see that there is no more stair. So that's why he is lucky that the weather is stormy. And how do you think David felt when he understood what happened? He was shivering of fear when he understood that what had happened to him, and he realized that there is nothing left if he take one more step. So my dear students, I think and I hope that you people have understood the story and you people have enjoyed it. So starting with the text work, you will have to do the vocabulary meanings in your copy. So here are the vocabulary meanings. Number 1, damp. Damp means moisture. Porridge, a soft food made by boiling oatmeal. Supper, an evening meal. Measure, one who had hoard, wealth and life miserably. Storm, a violent wind. Wondered, astonished. Bed, a nocturnal bird. Here are some phrases and idioms as well. Let him out, allow him to go out. A flash of lightning, ray of light, trembling all over, shaking as from fear or cold, or you can say shivering. And number 4, to do one's best. So here is the home task for you, my dear students, that what you will have to do, you will have to make the title page of the chapter Kidnap in your text copy. A very good and neat title page you will have to make, and after making the title page you will have to do the vocabulary meanings and idioms, phrases, meanings in your text copy. The way I have done in the slides for you, you will have to do same as the way I have done in the slides. Right, my dear students? I hope you enjoyed the lesson. That's all for today, my dear students. We'll come with another interesting story very soon, inshallah. Till then, Allah Hafiz.